This facility is part of the fabric of this community.
This center provides some outlet for them to express themselves.
You know, sometimes you need something to be able to step out of yourself.
The Glema Mahr has been wonderful for my own personal outlet.
I've watched shows from row D where my grandparents had seats.
And that's why we're asking for support to dress up the Glema and make her sparkly and shiny the way she was. We do, through the Glema Center, enrich lives, and I dare say we change lives.
But I think that Glema is very good at bringing Broadway, bringing big name acts to a community the size of Madisonville.
I believe that the Glema has been here most of my life, and so I don't remember life without having the Glema Center. And I've watched shows from row D where my grandparents had seats. Every show that we could come to, we did. And I was able to perform on the stage. I sang in choruses and did different dance recitals.
Well, I think it's a gathering place for culture, and every community needs a gathering place for culture.
We are the portal for the arts. This is a cultural center for our region, and I think we have to remember how important it is that we're stewards of that. And part of that stewardship is making sure that the legacy of all of those folks, like Glema Mahr, who made sure we have an arts center in this region, make sure it continues.
I tease and say that my husband and I go to our church, the First Christian Church, we go to Kroger, and we go to the Glema Center.
Well, I just think it's immeasurable to have a 1,000-seat auditorium that's dedicated to the arts.
I lived in a similar sized town after college before we had our kids, and once our kids were born, that did not have a facility like this. And they had to drive hours to a big city to get a performance like we would see at the Glema.
It brings us into a larger community of the arts. People that come here, they looking to move here, industries that look to move here. This is a big selling point for our community.
We have to have culture in our community. We have to educate young people. We have to have a place where we can let others shine.
But there's nothing more exciting than seeing yellow school buses lined up out front full of school children coming to have a live theatrical experience. And for some of them, it will be their only theatrical experience their whole life. So that is immeasurable for this community.
I have seen a lot of shows, but the first time that I saw my daughter do her Summer Arts Academy last year, it was The Lion King. She just was in an element, and it was really just neat to see her to do that. And for me, it's not just that I'm a proud mom. Now I'm gonna get emotional about it, but that my grandmother cared so much about the Glema. And so when it's all said and done, I can tell my daughter that my grandmother cared about it, my parents always brought us, we're here now, you're here. So it's not just a proud mom moment, but it's almost like looking to my past to be able to see what our future is.
We are celebrating our 50th anniversary here at the college, and for 28 years of that 50, the Glema has been part of this school. So we're really at a point now where we are honoring the past, but we're going to turn, we're going to pivot, and we're going to look toward the future. And keeping this facility up to date, keeping it a state-of-the-art facility is so important to our college and the community both. So in celebrating that 50 years, what better way can we do that? That we're going to make the Glema Mahr an up-to-date, state-of-the-art facility and move forward. And that's why we're asking for support to dress up the Glema and make her sparkly and shiny the way she was.